Howdy partners, this is Kiram with Clear Imaging, clearimaging.com. We design wicked websites, been doing it for 2 decades, longer than everyone else, helped tons of American companies, and our designs are completely fresh and customized. Today we're taking a look at a Wix website. We're going to talk about why Wix is no bueno, not the way to fly. And let's just start right in. Here we are on a home page of a Wix website. We'll do Control U, and there it is, Wix.com, website builder. All right, you get the idea. So first things first, if you're building a Wix website, you're not a professional web designer, so you will be making design mistakes without even realizing it. And what that really means is you're going to be costing your company money because you're going to be missing key elements or making mistakes that you wouldn't know about because you're not trained in the area. For instance, a classic one is making a header that's too deep or too high. This header is taking up possibly 40% of this initial screen, which is way too much. It should only be 15%. A header should just be that big and then shrink up as you scroll. It's taking a ton of real estate. What this means is it's taking away from the feature that's supposed to be right here. So key real estate being wasted, big problem design-wise. Now another point is, the logo clearly isn't done correctly. They've got their domain name spelled out. Their actual company name is very small, not even noticeable. This doesn't even look like a logo. I mean, it looks very kind of thrown together, handmade. You don't want that for your website. You want to look more professional. Additionally, the feature right here, all right, they've got their company name. This is not what you're supposed to put. You need to put right here your unique selling proposition, which is, we solve problem X with solution Y to give you desired result Z, is a classic formula for that. The purpose of that is to show the prospect that the website they just landed on is the right site. People land on a site, they don't know where they are, they don't know what you are, they don't know what you do, they don't know what they need to do. They need orientation, and that's the purpose of the unique selling proposition. The company name is not sufficient, so that needs to get spelled out. I mean, this is a super simplified version of it, but we design websites. I mean, you can't get any more basic than that. But there's going to be no question in the prospect's mind when they land on Clear Imaging that we design websites. Over here, this is so bold and short that it doesn't communicate enough. So you want to put that formula of, we solve problem X with solution Y to get you desired result Z. Then their call to action is basically invisible. The call to action should be an accent color like it is over here. So right now it's not visible at all. That should get fixed. They're going to lose conversions. They should also enlarge the font size for this phone number and put call now and make it bold. That will also help with getting conversions. So these are things you wouldn't know if you were just the owner of this landscaping company and you saw the Wix.com commercial. Hey, I just made my website with Wix. Want me to show you how I did it? You're not going to end up with something that has all the right parts. You're going to make mistakes like this. If you're a pro, you wouldn't make these mistakes, but that's the problem of making a website if you're not a website designer. So we've got an About Us section. We've got a testimonial, which when I first saw this, I thought this was the business owner because it's so prominent, you know what I mean? Typically, if you have such a big photo of someone on the website, it's usually the owner, but this is a customer. So that was confusing. And then we have a really big form and it ends. And this is really poorly put together. Like, this heading is good, but this text is so hard to see. The submit button is so large and the text is so small that it's completely lost on me. So this is what you get when you're making a lead form and you're not a web designer. You get something that's not correctly done. It should be much more compact and clear and the text more clear. And then we hit the bottom, there's nothing down here. So this site is very much incomplete. We're missing headings. I don't even know this is a testimonial. I have to read this to figure out that this is a testimonial. You do not want to do that. You've got to put headings above sections, because people don't read the text, they read the headings. People scan read. So you've got to use headings, like they're doing one here. So you might think, oh, well, what's wrong with this website? It's totally fine. It looks great. Like this part here looks nice. Like all of this looks good, but that doesn't mean it's been done correctly to convert visitors into sales. Those are two very different things. Again, like this looks good right here. Visually, this looks good, right? I mean, this green could be a little different. It's a little bit of a weird green, but this looks professional, but other sections of this website don't look professional, and they put the wrong text. So there's heaps upon heaps of mistakes, and that's going to cost in lost business. The homepage has to be a sales funnel in a way. It's a sales page. It has to start with the traffic being cold, coming in at the top, cold traffic. They don't know you. They don't know what you do. They don't know what they need to do. You need to enlighten them section by section and remove any guesswork, all right? And just take them along a little journey. And by the time they're at the bottom, they've learned a little bit about you, and you might have hopefully built up some interest and some desire. So although this was proudly created with Wix, it's really missing the boat. Websites like this aren't sufficient. In this day and age, there's 2 billion websites online. And if you want to differentiate yourself and you want to be effective, you need to have the better website. All right, these mass manufacture websites like this are not going to get you what you could be getting with a custom website, for instance. One of my favorite examples of a custom website. This is a great unique selling proposition. It's a tad long, but it gets the point across. This is for a painting company. Call to action, nice and orange, high contrast, accent color. The header is shallow, right? You get the idea. We're building trust with logos. They don't have any logos, right? Building more rapport with vital statistics. I mean, they could at least put how many years they've been in business, how many lawns they've done, how many hours they've saved their customer. That would be a great maneuver for this landscaping company. Do a little section right here, like this, with 3 columns. All right, been in business 10 years, done 5,000 lawns, and saved 20,000 hours saved 20,000 hours of your precious Sundays, right, by handling your lawn for you. Whatever it is, some hard numbers goes a very long way in building that rapport. And once again, if you're not a web designer, you don't know about that. So you just slap it together. Oh, we'll do the header, we'll put our company name, we'll put about us, and a testimonial. I heard people do those, and the contact form. So there's so many other rich sections you could be adding to your website that you wouldn't know about, right? Objection handlings, the benefits. I mean, this is classic. This is just 101, right? Put the benefits, right? Literally a list of benefits. You can't get any more basic than that. Of course, testimonials, how things work. These are some great examples of things you wouldn't know about. How does it work? When someone lands on your site and you're pitching them, it builds some more trust and orientation if they know, okay, well, how does it all work from start to end? Well, with us, you pick your class that you like, you choose a painting, book in with our secure system, come to the venue, and you paint your painting. You might even say, well, why even bother spelling it out? It's so obvious. Well, you never know. It's some people might not be entirely sure. So for this landscaping company, they can put a section where they just put steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is how it works. It goes a long way to build that rapport. Anyway, it goes on and on and on. But as you can see, when you come on down to Life with Paint, there's a lot more going on in terms of enlightenment and featuring certain types of content to the reader. These sections are all very different, right? So that's what you get when you hire a professional company to make your website, and this is what you get when you put it together yourself and you just try to wing it and look at some other people's sites. Got the about section, testimonial, form, good to go. So if you want some help, come on down, clearimaging.com. We can make you a custom website, fully custom, no templates, no cookie cutter. You shouldn't try to fit your company into a template. It doesn't work like that. You need to make the website fit your company, tailor-made to your company. So come on down. We've been doing it forever. I've been making websites since 2003, and we've helped tons of American companies with our fresh designs. So you are in really good hands, and we answer emails. We're very responsive, super reliable web support for your website if you go with Clear Imaging. Anyway, come on down, check it out. And if you have a website, I'd love to take a look. Go ahead and put it in the comments if you have a Wix website like this and you're just not sure. If you're building a website right now and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, go ahead and put the URL in the comments and I'll do a little video and give you some suggestions. All right, so until then, thank you very much and take care.